Before we begin, I'd like to mention that while INTJs are difficult for narcissists, they are regularly targeted and sometimes ensnared by them, especially by mid-range narcissists. We will talk about this in the next video. In today's video, we'll explore how an INTJ, known for their analytical prowess and strategic thinking, can handle different types of narcissists: lesser, mid-range, and greater. We'll delve into how these narcissists might change their MBTI type personas and use cognitive functions to manipulate even the most guarded INTJs. We'll also discuss when an INTJ might decide to cut ties, employ the famous INTJ door slam, and ultimately discard the narcissist. Let's dive into the dynamics of these interactions and how an INTJ can protect themselves from manipulation. Before diving into how INTJs can deal with different types of narcissists, it's essential to understand the cognitive functions that define MBTI types. For INTJs, the primary cognitive functions are: 1. Introverted intuition, NI. The dominant function for INTJs, focusing on insight, future planning, and recognizing underlying patterns. 2. Extroverted thinking, TE. The auxiliary function, emphasizing logic, organization, and efficiency. 3. Introverted feeling, FI. The tertiary function, dealing with internal values and ethical considerations. 4. Extroverted sensing, SE. The inferior function, concerned with real-time awareness and sensory experience. Narcissists can change their behavior to suit their needs, often manipulating their own cognitive function display to influence those around them. Let's explore how an INTJ might handle the three main types of narcissists and how these narcissists might evolve their MBTI personas to manipulate effectively. Lesser narcissists are more overt in their behaviors, lacking subtlety and self-control. They tend to rely on basic extroverted thinking and extroverted sensing, seeking immediate gratification and control over their environment. How lesser narcissists change MBTI types. In the beginning, lesser narcissists may present themselves as fun-loving, spontaneous, and engaging, leveraging extroverted sensing to attract the INTJ with excitement and energy. When challenged, they often switch to a more confrontational extroverted thinking mode, becoming assertive and dominant to push their agenda and control others. What is the INTJ approach? INTJs use their extroverted thinking to confront irrational behavior directly, challenging the narcissist's demands with logic and reason. This approach confuses the lesser narcissist, who is less equipped to handle intellectual scrutiny. INTJs rely on their introverted intuition to anticipate potential conflicts and use extroverted thinking to set firm boundaries, protecting themselves from the narcissist's aggressive tendencies. Using introverted feeling, INTJs maintain emotional distance, focusing on their values and ethical standpoint to avoid getting caught up in the narcissist's drama. When the INTJ cuts ties, INTJs are likely to cut ties with a lesser narcissist when the narcissist's overt and aggressive behaviors become intolerable or disrupt the INTJ's sense of order and peace. The door slam happens quickly once the INTJ realizes that the lesser narcissist offers no value to their life and only brings chaos. Mid-range narcissists are more subtle and calculating, often using tactics like gaslighting and emotional manipulation. They can display a pseudo-empathetic side, using introverted feeling to manipulate emotions while hiding their true motives. How mid-range narcissists change MBTI types. To draw in the INTJ, a mid-range narcissist may start with an ISFJ or INFP persona, showing a caring and nurturing side, tapping into introverted feeling to appear sincere and empathetic. As trust builds, they might shift to an ENFJ or ENTJ persona, utilizing extroverted feeling to maintain a leadership role and guide the relationship dynamics, masking their manipulative intent with charm. When they seek control, they switch to a more rigid, rule-enforcing ISTJ or ESTJ persona, utilizing extroverted thinking to become critical and demanding, relying on logical arguments to manipulate. What is the INTJ approach? By employing extroverted thinking, INTJs can counteract the narcissist's tactics, reframing conversations in logical terms, exposing inconsistencies in the narcissist's narrative. INTJs draw on introverted feeling to stay true to their values, ensuring they don't become emotionally dependent on the narcissist, reducing the narcissist's control. When the INTJ cuts ties, mid-range narcissists can keep an INTJ in the relationship longer due to their subtle and calculated manipulation. However, when the INTJ's NI picks up on consistent patterns of deceit and manipulation, the door slam is inevitable. The INTJ will detach emotionally and cut all contact once they see the narcissist's true nature. Greater narcissists are highly intelligent, strategic, and capable of long-term manipulation. They understand cognitive functions and can mimic any type to manipulate others. They might adopt personas that suit their needs, using a blend of cognitive functions to maintain control. How greater narcissists change MBTI types. A greater narcissist might initially present as INFJ or ENFP, using a combination of introverted intuition and extroverted feeling to show deep understanding and empathy, forming a strong connection with the INTJ. As the relationship progresses, they might adopt ENTJ or ENTP traits, using extroverted thinking to lead and strategize, aligning their goals with those of the INTJ to maintain control. In the final stages, they might show their true nature, using a calculated combination of introverted intuition and extroverted thinking, becoming cold and dismissive, revealing their self-centered goals. What is the INTJ approach? INTJs, using their introverted intuition, are cautious about what they share, understanding that greater narcissists use information as leverage. They withhold personal details to protect themselves. INTJs leverage their strategic planning to anticipate and counteract the narcissist's moves, staying one step ahead to avoid manipulation. If manipulation becomes evident, INTJs use their strategic mindset to plan an exit that minimizes confrontation. They consider all possible outcomes, using introverted intuition to foresee the narcissist's reaction. When the INTJ cuts ties, greater narcissists are the most challenging for INTJs to cut ties with due to their intelligence and strategic manipulation. The door slam happens when the INTJ's NI identifies a serious threat to their mental or emotional well-being. Realizing that the narcissist's long-term manipulation could be destructive, the INTJ meticulously plans an exit, ensuring minimal backlash and disruption. In summary, narcissists are adept at changing their behavior and cognitive function display to manipulate those around them, shifting through various MBTI-type personas as needed. Whether dealing with a lesser, mid-range, or greater narcissist, INTJs can leverage their strengths: analytical thinking, strategic planning, and emotional detachment to protect themselves from manipulation. By recognizing shifts in behavior, understanding the use of cognitive functions, and maintaining clear boundaries, masterminds can navigate these complex relationships while safeguarding their well-being. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay connected with more content about personality types and narcissism, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.